Accidents involving trucks are almost by definition serious. In fact, one of the grimmest statistics that we see here at the firm is that fatal truck accidents currently are rising 3 times as fast as fatal car accidents. 3 times as fast. What are some of the reasons for that? Well, they really have to do with the very nature of trucks. For example, most truck accidents happen on the highway at great rates of speed. So when you combine that with the typically very large size of trucks, especially compared to cars, you can see there's a real recipe for danger here. A very large truck, for example, traveling 75 to 80 miles an hour, if it hits something, there's going to be real damage, there's going to be real injury, typically. Also, because of the size of many of these trucks, the drivers don't have good visibility. Sometimes out the sides of their trucks, they don't see very well what's going on there, what's in their way, who's immediately next to them. And behind the trucks, same problem, sometimes even in front. So visibility is typically poor. Also, and this is kind of maddening, but it's true and you need to know it, many trucks don't have the very same simple crash avoidance technology that many cars do. They just don't have it. They should, and experts recommend that trucks have it, but many of them don't. And so their drivers just aren't able to avoid crashes like the drivers of many cars these days are able to. And finally, and you may have heard some examples of this, but many drivers of trucks are tired. They've been driving through the night or many days in a row because it's their livelihood. And of course it doesn't excuse dangerous behavior, but is a reality. So if you combine, for example, a very tired driver, a very large truck traveling at a high rate of speed without crash avoidance technology and poor visibility to boot, you've got a real recipe for danger there. And this explains why traffic accidents involving trucks, and particularly fatal accidents, are rising so much more quickly than fatal accidents of other kinds. So what do you do? Well, most importantly, what you want to do is you want to avoid ever coming into contact with a truck out on the highway, because like I said, almost by definition, it's going to be a serious accident. So the bottom line here is keep your distance. Recognize the obvious, that trucks can't stop or accelerate or change lanes nearly as quickly as an automobile can. And this is especially true in bad weather. So give a truck lots of distance. Stay well in front of them, well behind them, well to the side of them. Give them lots of room to move because they may need it and you want them to have it in your best interest, in the interest of your health. For example, never cut in front of a truck, slam on your brakes. That truck is not going to be able to stop nearly as quickly as your car can, and likely a disaster is going to result. Be smart, keep your distance. Now, if unfortunately you do find, it does turn out that you get into an accident with a truck, okay? If you are able to, what you want to make sure you do is get your car out of the way, get it off the road. You don't want to be a victim again and struck by another vehicle because your car is out in the middle of the highway. Also, don't get out of your vehicle. You are safest there. Once you get out of that vehicle in the middle of a highway or anywhere near it, you're vulnerable to being struck again, and probably seriously, because all the other vehicles are moving at such a great rate of speed. Stay in your car. And from inside your car, call 911 and wait for the police and wait for emergency responders to come and create a safe opportunity for you to exit the vehicle, or to help you exit the vehicle if you need that kind of help. But wait for their protection. That's their job. Let them do their job. Give them every opportunity to do it. And it's only after you are well out of harm's way and all of your medical needs have been met, only then should you contact a lawyer who is experienced in handling truck accident cases to see if you have a case, if so, how to investigate it, and ultimately to file it.